August 26th, 2023. 100 more days of no communication. Judge Wooten, how do you feel about your attorney withdrawing? During an attempted video visit by a misrepresented shifty reporter, this is how I was made aware of my attorney, Frank J. Banquet's cowardly and for the second time trying to ungracefully bow out of my case. Mr. Matt Johnson, please honor the integrity and ethics of a real reporter and not camouflage yourself as my friend in order to push your way through the rules and regulations of the correctional facility. Professional is also an option when scheduling, but clearly does not pertain to you. Just don't schedule at all, as I have nothing to report to you or Court TV altogether. You're not even a real news channel and only add to the confusion and hysterics wrongfully, illegally, and inappropriately concocted in my case. Do not contact. From my perspective, am I surprised my attorney is trying yet again to give up completely? No. Is it a blessing? Yes. Let's be honest, Frank J. Banquet is a dud of an attorney. He is unprofessional, hides, lies, and is disrespectful. I had a feeling when other attorneys spoke about him, winced, sighed, or rolled eyes, saying they have some of his clients, and after finding his 3 public reprimands, I announced to the court, and which he said pissed him off, being the reason for his first attempted withdrawal. This was going to be an adventure, but nonetheless, I hope for the best. Unfortunately, I seem to have gotten the worst. Thankfully, there are many other professional and scrupulous, valiant attorneys still available, and hopefully after all my previous letters and 6 withdrawals to date, not by my choice, Judge Wooten, you will remove the blindfold this time when throwing your darts of justice at the remember everyone has constitutional rights and should be treated fairly dartboard. And you wear glasses, so let's go for the bullseye, please. Thank you in advance for hopefully caring this time. Also, if you are insistent on continuing to be my judge, as revolution is supposed to be every 2 years, I'm ongoing 4 now, and you've stated to me in your courtroom previously, I have not because I ask not. May you please observe and act independently as a judge and utilize your judicial authority to judicially maintain forward direction of proper, lawful, ethical treatment and respect of the client in any case, effective communication between all parties, especially the client and attorney, is being made, productive, regular progress is being achieved, and all-around fairness of and in every aspect is constant. Aren't you tired of getting my letters always asking about the same questions, concerns, and drab information? Please do not ignore and avoid what I have to say any longer, as I'm sure the taxpayers are unapproving of their tax dollars, mine too, being wasted for all my attorneys. You keep blundering. It took almost 14 months before my I told you so moment with Banquets and all my other attorneys, 42 months total. Please also see finally the absolute unfairness, fabrications, impediments, illegalities, and dysfunctions ongoing in my case, and how truly, unmistakably ransacked by the justice system and perverted by the whole world my entire case has been and become. Add yourself also to the mayhem, hype, and added difficulties. I have an unfair opportunity in everything, with all the predisposed, non-permissive, illegally distributed case-altering sensitive information and details spread globally for everyone's viewing except me. My hand is known before the cards are even out of the box. There's not a bell anywhere that hasn't already been rung for all to hear. Seeds have been planted, all illegally and unfairly. For the monumental amount of time allowing the world to abuse and devastate my private case information, lack of proper orders, not having an appropriate attorney, and non-existent security and protection of any kind, for all said information becoming so easily accessible, mutated, and shared without my permission and before my trial, it is unfair and unlawful that a heavily prejudiced, ignorant, incorrect prejudgment has been made as a result. This could have been stopped, lessened, or averted if someone was doing their job correctly. I am still doing mine by telling you so. I am not wrong. No, still, I believe it all depends on how much money, notoriety, and benefits anyone and everyone can get for themselves, and however, no matter the destruction caused or the ominous, irreputable shadow made along the very lucrative way. A system for all the wrong reasons. As for Banquets and his irreconcilable differences, this means because I asked again about his phantom phone numbers and any progress occurring since not speaking to him in months and after 408 days, 58 weeks plus, 9,792 hours of his representation from the date of appointment 7/11/22 to withdraw attempt 8/22/23, with only 6 in-person meetings totaling plus or minus 7 hours out of 9,792, 4 to 15-minute video visits, and 2 phone numbers given, 0 working, 0 calls answered, 10 letters from me, client, trying to communicate, no response, 8 letters from me, client, to judge, no response, productively, 4 letters from me, client, to my investigator asking him to attempt to communicate on my behalf to Banquets. 5 known attempts by investigator, see 8/2/23 letter, by himself directly and on my behalf. No response. 9 attempts made by the outside sources on my behalf, including phone calls, voicemails, emails. No response. Also, trying to use recycled components in my case. No discovery. Witness list, research, orders, instructions, records, depositions, downloads, etc. After 13 months. Nothing but confirmation of his lack of professionalism, principles, disrespect, lies, and not caring. And please note, 11 out of 13 months are with no communication. None. In any form. The only difference is I want progress, productivity, honesty, respect, and results. If he were such a professional attorney from the beginning and not selling me on his stable of witnesses, historical background, and all his abundant resources, he wouldn't be still avoiding and cowering behind his now second attempt to withdraw. Number 2, per motion to withdraw. Clearly, everyone can see anyone, not lobotomized, in my slides would be highly unsatisfied with Banquets' overall performance as an attorney, see prior data, and no dedication has been made on his part in my case or any productive progress or effort. What time has been put forth solely? The 7 out of 9,792? In 13 months? Number 3, per motion to withdraw. And as I reminded Banquets during one of 4 video visits, and him repeatedly telling me how busy he is with all his other murder cases after again no communication for months, I politely raised my hand to the camera where he could see and said, "Murder case. I am your client Also, and have been. When do I get to go to trial like all the other clients? He said he had to think about everything and disconnected. No word since 100 days later, except for the withdrawal I learned about from Court TV, not him. Number 4, promotion to withdraw. Judge Wooten, with everything I have stated and all my information produced to you in all my previous letters, so you are aware, clearly Banquets should not continue being my attorney. Wouldn't you agree? Clearly, you should have listened and reviewed much earlier when I was trying to communicate to you 10 letters ago just about him. Please listen and include me going forward. It is my right. With that being said, and because in the past you have stated to me you have other priorities, not allowing me rightful, appropriate time to speak in your courtroom when I am allowed permittance to my meetings, and I am on your schedule for that day, 4 times going to court with Banquets, total times with all other attorneys, 3, 7 times in ongoing 4 years. 1. April 29th, 2022. First attorney withdrawal attempt, judge made revise twice. 2. May 10th, 2022. First attorney withdrawal attempt, agreed and granted. Trial was 5/23. 3. December 27th, 2022. Sixth attorney withdrawal attempt, denied. I never even knew about until stated in court during status hearing. No copies received yet. 4. February 10th, 2023. Status hearing. Carryover. 5. March 31st, 2023. Status hearing. Carryover. 6. May 25th, 2023. Status hearing. Carryover. Judge stated I was delaying trial. Me. Hence my letter dated 6/29/2023, hand-delivered, second copy, 7/21/2023. 7. July 21st, 2023. Status hearing. Carryover. Judge stated he has other priorities for the day when I was trying to address the court. Please grant Frank J. Banquets' motion to withdraw, dated 8/22/23, as my attorney. I, Sarah Boone, permit Judge Wayne C. Wooten to release Frank J. Banquets entirely from my case for obvious aforementioned reasons stated. I will allow withdrawal when it should be termination. We all know it. Me and my hope. Next. In the meantime, of the selection of my next attorney, aim, please. And also going forward, please enable and support me in still trying to utilize my constitutional rights and as a still proud citizen of the United States, and stop willingly, actively allowing the violations of said rights. See previous letter dated 5/15/2023. Please include me. Please listen to what I have to say. No one else does or has. It's my case. Hopefully, futuristically, with a better, more appropriate, professional attorney of your choosing, less letters, if any, will be generated, and more time you will have to dedicate to all your priorities you made known to me in the past. Please know also, Your Honor, I know I am not priority, as you condescendingly and incorrectly stated, nor am I making myself out to be or ever have been in anything my entire life. I am a client to my attorney, now 7th and all prior, an inmate to the county jail and criminal case for your righteous judgment still. Clearly, after yet another letter from me and another withdrawal not by my choice, and 42 uneventful months later, still looking for the starting line, and 7 times more, nothing has been made priority. Please help Banquets wipe the sweat from his brow and inform him he can stop the self-sabotage. He is no longer my attorney. Amen. My perseverance is real. So is my truth. I can't wait to meet the bullseye. Court appointed. Audacious gratitude, Sarah Boone. Important. Please send me a copy of this letter as the court used to consistently, so I have receipt and know it was received and hopefully read. I do not have the resources being in jail still to make this needed copy myself, nor the pen ink to rewrite. Hopefully, my next letter will be less involved from all the necessary remedies being made. Also, my attorney is really an attorney. Thank you in advance for the copy, 10 pages, your caring and precious time. I will look for in the mail once the copy has been mailed. Again, so grateful. Sarah Boone. August 30th, 2023. Clerk of Courts, Judge Wooten, anyone. So confused, so tired of the perpetual question marks over my head. As usual, thanks to the ongoing convolution of everything from no communication, no system, not including me, and no care, and I can't ask my attorney because he's trying to withdraw again, I wouldn't get a response anyway. It's funny how the only piece of correspondence via mail I have actually received from Banquets is his motion to withdraw as counsel, number 2. Judge Wooten, please clarify my requested information as follows so I, the defendant in my case, can prepare and plan accordingly. See letter dated 6/29/23, hand-delivered, second copy, 7/21/23. What is going on? This information in question is all I have from an outside source looking on the clerk's website to keep me updated since no one else will. I've tried to dilute some of the questions marks, but need you, Judge Wooten, to help me get it correct and begin my preparation. Please clarify and send copies for filed July 21st, 2023. Title, Notice of Hearing. 4. Pretrial Conference. When? September 8th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Defendant receive copy? Yes, from court. Is defendant attending? Unknown. Why didn't I receive a copy from attorney? Filed July 26th, 2023. Title, Notice of Ex Parte. 4. Notice of Ex Parte. When? September 8th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Defendant receive a copy? No. From either. Need copy. Is defendant attending? Unknown. I thought the PTC was on this date. See previous filing. Is this meeting for the recycled psychologist? Why didn't I receive a copy from court? Why didn't I receive a copy from attorney? Filed August 22nd, 2023. Title, Notice of Hearing. 4. Status hearing. When? September 15, 2023 at 9 a.m. Defendant receive copy? Yes, from court. Is defendant attending? Unknown. Is this for the motion to withdraw? It was filed on same day. If not, what for specifically? Why didn't I receive a copy from my attorney? Filed August 22nd, 2023. Title, Motion to withdraw as counsel. Defendant receive copy? Yes, from attorney. Why didn't I receive a copy from court? Filed August 22nd, 2023. Title, Notice of Hearing. 4. Motion to withdraw. Banquet signed document. When? September 8th, 2023 at 9 a.m. Defendant receive copy? No, from either. Need copy. Is defendant attending? Unknown. 2 meetings are already scheduled on this day. See previous filings. What is correctly happening? This was filed the same day as attorney's motion to withdraw. Why didn't I receive a copy of this from him also? Why didn't the court send a copy with the status hearing notice filed the same day as motion to withdraw? Which date is correct for the actual motion to withdraw? Again, what is going on and when? I rarely am included on or in the certificate of service for any document filed or anything else. It should be an automatic inclusion. Please send revised and or all correct copies of the aforementioned documents so I have for my records and is the only way I know unless able to find an outside resource. Again, receiving copies of notifications, updates, schedules, everything to all my meetings and conferences should be automatic so I know. It is my right. Please include. Finally, am I really the only one who is trying to figure anything out for and about my case to finally conclude? Shouldn't I, the defendant of all parties in my case, be included overall and receive necessary, needed copies? Please clarify everything. Sarah Boone.